Alright guys, it's almost warm enough to go ride, so I'm going to go ride. We're going to test out the Grom. After we got the high compression piston cam in, I've had a few small issues. I forgot to put the valve adjusting screws that they sent with the cam in, and so I had to do that last night. I need to put some 93 in it. I definitely haven't done that yet. I don't know what's in it, to be honest with you. But I'm going to go ride it. This will be my pretty much first impression. I rode it on the block and that's it. So let's get her loaded off of the bike lift and let's go rip it. It's gonna be cold. About to be real nipply out. First and foremost, gonna go get some gas. You're supposed to run 93 in these, and I have not had a chance to do that yet, but luckily got about half a tank, so that should be good. And off we go. Hopefully I don't get stranded. We'll just take back roads. Immediate noticeable power difference from like 5,000 on. And it sounds way more throaty. And it's definitely cold. Oh, there's a car. Freaking windscreen's fogged up. It's cold as hell. Way faster than it used to be. I think all I'm missing now is I kind of want to do a side cover that allows you to put an oil cooler on it, because I was doing some reading, and a big problem with these high compression pistons is they melt down on you. So I'd probably like to take care of that issue, especially before we go down to the small bore rally and we're in the mountains. Quite nipply out. This thing is way louder. Sounds like a actual dirt bike now. Ooh, the rev limiter makes a big difference too. So they raise it from like 9 or 89 to 10.5, I believe, when you do the cam. It is way faster. And it'll hold speed too a lot better. Whew, it is cold. I think it feels like 28 degrees out today. What are they doing here? Cold. This will be nice. This seems to maintain like 50 miles an hour a lot easier than it used to. Gets there a lot quicker too. Let's just see. Oh yeah, it would have never hit 60 before and just held 60. I'm stoked about this. maybe you can just hold it. I don't have to keep it floored. Before I would have to like keep it absolutely pinned to hold 60 mile an hour. I was like half throttle there, just kind of maintaining RPMs. Ooh, a little oil on my front tire there. Oh yeah. Now I'm stoked to ride this thing come the summertime. A little cold right now. I don't know that the top speed is crazy higher. Probably does similar, maybe a little bit more because the rev limiter's raised. But the problem I had before is I am a bigger dude. I'm like 6 foot, 230-ish pounds. And I would struggle to maintain like 55. Like I'd have to be just pinned the whole time. If there was any sort of wind or anything, it just wouldn't do it. I haven't tried a wheelie yet. The power definitely comes on a lot different too. From like 5,000 on, it makes like double the power compared to what it used to. Shoo, it is cold. This is kind of the maiden voyage for her. I'll try a little wheelie. Does wheelies easier. That's for sure. So I still got to put my clutch in that I bought for it. That's one thing I haven't gotten around to. But figured I would do its first like a little bit of riding here, change the oil, and then maybe do the clutch. I gotta decide if I'm doing that clutch cover or not too. If I do the clutch cover, I'll probably just wait to do the clutch because the clutch works now. It's just when it gets warm. I had trouble with it last year where it just wouldn't grab. It would almost like slip into gear, if that makes sense. Oh yeah. Probably shouldn't go too far because I don't know if this thing's gonna crap out on me or not. I did build it, so who knows. Let's see if it'll do second gear wheelies. Yeah, you kind of heard it there. My clutch wasn't super happy. What is happening here? Good old Bremen. So I did a cam in my wife's as well, and we'll go ride that here in a bit. All I did yesterday was fire it up, see how big of a difference it is between this and just a cam. So really the only difference between mine and hers now is going to be mine has a high compression piston and hers just has a cam. I don't know if that'll make a huge difference or not. When I was looking at the dyno graphs, it didn't really look like it, but a half a horsepower in one of these things is actually pretty substantial because it only makes like 8 to begin with. So yeah, I'm super stoked on this. It is freaking cold though. This thing almost feels like it has VTEC. It's kind of ridiculous. Go see if my buddy Kyle's home. So I don't know that there's a huge difference down low on the power. Maybe. It's kind of hard to tell. It's been a while since I've rode it too. Should have done it in the summer when I could have rode it, put it in the garage, tore it apart, and took it back out. Then you'd really notice a difference. back to the garage. I'm cold. Well, there's your first impressions on this thing. Definitely rips compared to what it used to. This thing also does have like 4,500 or 5,000 miles on it, so it's definitely been rode hard, put away wet a lot of times. At least I know by me it's been done that, or it's been like that. So I'm sure everyone else probably treats them very similar to me. They're one of those things that you kind of go out and just beat the crap out of and then put them away. Slow down. Dang, that's weird to say on a Grom. It is freaking cold. But yeah, super stoked. This thing is going to be an absolute blast to ride this summer. Absolute blast. We'll jump on my wife's actually real quick and spin it around the block. See how this thing goes. This is my wife, so this is the one I just did a cam in. And that's it. Let's let her warm up for a second here. Pit bikes, I have a video planned for these in the next, I think it's next weekend we're going. We're going to go out and do some fun stuff. You guys will see. It should be interesting. We are taking them where we should probably not be taking them. Also, garage is an absolute disaster. Should probably clean it. Okay, let's go see what this is about. Like I said, I have not rode hers yet. This is the first time. Alright, mine definitely makes more power. Mine is definitely more torquey down low. I would say up top it's probably pretty similar, but mine might actually be a good bit faster, if I'm being honest with you. Mine is definitely faster, I'm gonna be honest. This is faster than it was. But for reliability, I would say this is probably the ticket, because all you're doing is a cam and a tune. And you're not really, I mean, you are modifying it and you're tuning it, but not by that much. Alright, but yeah, super sweet. Okay guys, I just got done riding both of our Groms. I did a cam. A DHM cam, or I think it's a TB cam, but I bought it all from DHM. DHM cam, tune intake on my wife's, and I did a DHM high compression piston and cam and tune and intake on mine. After riding both of them, mine is definitely faster. I really didn't think there would be that much of a difference, but there is, especially down low. Hers still kind of feels a little bit boggy, kind of like they do from the factory, where there's just pretty much zero power down low, and mine feels more like a dirt bike, I guess I should say, where it's pretty torquey down low and then it makes decent power up top as well. Hers up top wakes up quite a bit, but as far as down low goes, the power still feels about the same. But mine definitely feels more torquey. They're both back together, both dirty probably. Yeah, mine's pretty dirty. Actually, the motor on mine's pretty clean because I took it all off and cleaned it. We just bought the cheap intakes. I didn't buy the ones from DHM. You can kind of see it poked up in there. Everything seemed to fit pretty well. Doing the cam is super easy. I would say just about anyone can do it who has a little bit of mechanical knowledge. The piston isn't too much more to do, but yeah, there they are. Super stoked for summertime. I think these are going to be an absolute blast to ride. I'm going to try and do an oil cooler on mine, I think, just so I don't melt the piston. I really don't want to do that. So I'm going to be replacing this cover there, and it has ports for a oil cooler, and I believe it adds an oil filter as well and gets rid of your oil spinner, so that should help with the power as well, or help with the revving portion of it. But yeah, super stoked. There they both are. Also, it said it was supposed to be 45 degrees today. Most definitely is not.